Hi everyone, this is Karen Hightower, design team member for Gina K Designs. Today I'm going to share a card project with you. We're going to be doing some coloring with pencils. These are the PrismaColor pencils, and I will be using some Kraft cardstock. I already have it in my Misti. It is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to use the You Make Me Smile stamp set. And I'll be using this little splattered stamp image here from the Hello Beautiful stamp set. I also have white embossing powder, Versamark, and then this is my embossing magic pad. I have the black Onyx cardstock, the new key lime, and the new plum punch, along with the card base that is the white heavy base cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So let me get this inked up, stamped up, and we will get to coloring. So I use my Misti because sometimes I don't get enough Versamark on there, and I don't want it to leave a spot. Okay, so we're going to place it. I have it upside down. I'm going to pick it up. So I rub that all over so nothing sticks. So we're going to ink this up real good. Scoot it over to the corner. Okay, I want to do it one more time. I see I missed a little bit on the stem. Scoot it over to the corner. There we go. It's nice and inked up now. We're just going to put a generous amount on here. And this is the white fine detail embossing powder from Gina K Designs. So I'm going to heat and emboss this real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white PrismaColor pencil. I'm going to color like right here, and then I'll do it a little heavier because the more white you put down, the lighter the color will be. And where you don't put any white, the color will be darker. So I'm just going to color like the tops of these. I'm going to do the backs of them lighter. And this is like the inside, so I'll let it be a little darker. And this is the fun part. You can do it make them as dark or light as you want. So you just color in all your little spaces where you want the white. Now this is the dark purple, PC 931. Okay, so then I'm going to go in here, and you can see how dark it shows up on the Kraft, and then when you get to the white, it just lightens. So if you get that down, you think, well, I really wanted it a little lighter, you can go back with your white, and you can blend it, and it will lighten it up some too. So I'm just going to go around and fill in all these petals. And this is the inside, so it's going to be a little darker, but I want it light on the edge. There we go. So see, that's all you do. And this is really fun, and you get to play around with moving color with your white pencil. And you can see my white pencil is very well loved. I use it a lot. So we're going to do this one. And then you can go back and just lay in dark if you want. Instead of doing it individual, you can do several at a time, like lay in your dark. They already have the white on them. And then you can go back and just move that color. And I think that goes pretty quick. Okay, so then we'll move on to the next one. And I know this probably looks like a big old mess right now, but then you go back. On this bigger petal, you can see how the color moves really nice. See? And then you just blend these out. And you can use all kinds of color. I really like the turquoise colors with the Kraft and doing this technique. It really turns out pretty. That turquoise and Kraft really look good together. So we're going to go around these petals. I'm just doing around the top, and then this underside of the petal, I'm doing the whole thing, and I'm doing it pretty heavy with the white because I want it to be lighter. So then we're going to grab the dark one. We will lay in the color, and you see when you go over the white how it automatically lightens it. I'm just going to go ahead and lay in this color here, then I'll go back and add the white. See, like this one, I'm going in one direction instead of making little swirly marks, and see how it's got the lines, which is really cool. So you can do it in several different ways, however you like. That's the fun of it. You get to make it all your own. Okay, one more little flower. So now we're going to grab the two greens and get that purple off the tip of my white. So where you want it the lightest, you just go in and add your white. If you want it lighter on the tips or down the side of the vein, the underside of the leaf. Okay, so we're going to take this light. This is chartreuse, and this one is olive green. So we're going to use those two. And just add in a little darker green. And then we'll blend it all with the white and see what we come up with. I think that's why I like it, because you never really know for exact sure how it's going to turn out till you do the white and you blend it all together. I think I want a little more darker green in here. Okay, I'm going to add a little dark the edge down here. And from doing that first petal, I know I want to, before I blend with my white, I'm going to add some of the darker green. So then I don't have to go back as many times with the white and blend. So we're just going to put this in like so. And I can't decide if that is part of the leaf. We're going to make it part of the leaf right there. Okay, so let's go back with the darker green. And there's going to be shadow from the flower here, so I'm going to make that darker on the edge. And then we'll do up the side of the vein. Okay, let's dust all that off. And I'm going to go back with the white and blend all that. I would like to know in the comments below the video if y'all have ever done this technique, if you like the technique, or if you're wanting to try the technique, because it's really fun to do. And then we have these little guys here, the center of the flower. I'm just going to do it in the green because I didn't pull out another color. So that's all I'm going to do there. So let me get Embossing Magic, and I'm going to dust this off, because I'm going to do a little more embossing. So we're going to use this splatter image that comes in the Hello Beautiful set. Let's get this on here. Where's my Versamark? So I'm going to take the Versamark and I'm going to ink up all these little splatter marks. A few there. Okay, so let me grab my white embossing powder again, and then we will heat set that. Okay, so I got all the splatters done. So I will mat this on black probably, because I want to do my greeting in the black. So I'm going to grab the new jet black Amalgam Ink from Gina K Designs. I'm going to ink up my For You. And we're just going to give it a little stamp. So then we're going to grab our card base. And this is our greeting. And I think I want to layer it in the black as well. Okay, so now let's add some foam squares to the back. That way I can pop it up a little bit. Okay. And then we will put this up here. So I'm going to cut it off. And I'm just eyeballing it. And I do have some twine. I'm just going to make a loop. Make a circle like I'm tying a shoelace. Pull it. Shrink it down because I don't need my bow that big. There we go. And I'm going to put it right there. It needs to be a little smaller. Yep. Okay. So cut it down. Then I'm going to grab my Connect glue. And I'm going to put a dot right on the base. I'll stick this on there. Okay, I should use the black and white twine. Alright, pull that off. That way I can add more black and white to it, right? Yeah, I like the black and white better. Oh, I have some little black pearls. Let's do black pearls.
And this is our final card project for today. I finished off the inside and I also finished stamping on the back. But that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I also did this card in a blue turquoisey color that I really like the way the blue shows up on the craft. What do you think? Let me know in comments below. Y'all have a wonderful day. See you again soon.